okay. It's been, I don't know. It's probably been like a week. I'm not sure. Um, I saw, I saw, uh, Begonia yesterday. Oh my god. What a great movie. That movie was great. It was a satire, and it was so good. It was so interesting. In the movie, there's like a twist at the end. It's like, oh my god, it makes so much, like, it literally made, like, before it happened, I was like, I don't know, this movie's alright. And then it happened, I was like, oh my god, it all makes so much sense now, you know? I thought it was good before the twist, but then the twist, like, I was like, oh, that's so good, you know, like, it was cherry on top. So yeah, really liked it. Um, hold up. We are in. Oh, I got this serotonin medication on the 30th. It's 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks. So it has been about 19 days of me taking a Zoloft, an SSRI, and I must say, it has not been a fun 19 days. I just had to give. I had to write a 4-page essay and then talk about it in front of the class today. And this morning I woke up at 5:50 a.m. and I wrote it from scratch. And what did I write about? I wrote it about the medication I'm taking, because it's been really sucking. And I was like, damn, bro, like, when is this shit supposed to get good? So I started researching it this morning, and the more I researched it, I was like, oh, like, wow, I didn't really realize what I was in for. I thought, like, you know, like, of course my psychiatrist told me it was going to take a while to, like, actually start doing something, but what I didn't realize is that it was going to, like, make things worse before it got better, you know, like, it was going to actively make my brain, like, function worse, and then after it's functioning badly, like, basically what it does is like it burns down my, like, you know how in, like, a forest fire, like the controlled forest fire, like all the underbrush will, like, get cleared out by the fire, and then all the trees and vegetation that survive the fire, they grow back even stronger because all that nutrient is in the soil now from all that ash. Like, the ash goes straight into the soil and it's nutrient. It's kind of like that. Like, you burn down these receptors. You basically, what you do, the serotonin SSRI. So what it does is it blocks the reuptake of serotonin. And that basically means your body puts out serotonin, it goes into a receptor, and then there's like a vacuum that sucks it up. And the medication, it stops the vacuum from turning on, essentially. And and your body's not used to it. Your body's like, serotonin controls, like, so many things in your body. Like, it's a very large part of your digestion, but also just, like, your mood, your memory, your anxiety, like, it's responsible. There's two main receptors in your brain that it's responsible for. One of them is one of them's called, like, a 1A, the other one's 2A. 1A is, it, like, regulates your mood and it, like, calms you down. 2A is, like, the fear receptors that make you more anxious and, like, on edge, and it's, like, tied to your, like, amygdala. So when you take an SSRI, like, the serotonin in all of these receptors in your body is now, like, increased. So, like, now the signal is super strong, and your body's like, what the fuck is going on, you know, like, it doesn't know. So, like, everything's, like, out of whack, basically, when you start taking this. And what happens is, so, the fear receptor goes, like, into overdrive, because it's part of your, like, lizard brain. It's, like, one of the oldest parts of your brain, and it's like, you know, it's part of your fight or flight, so it's, like, very fast. It's meant to, like, do shit immediately, so it goes in overdrive, and it is, like, having way stronger signals. The mood calming one is a much newer receptor in your brain, and it is like, it has a lot more sensitivity, I would say. And as the receptor, so there's like signalers that detect how much serotonin is in you, and those signalers, they detect that there's too much serotonin, and they just basically like turn off your mood stabilizing receptor. Like, they literally just turn it off. And like, so not only is like your fight or flight response like kind of going a little bit crazy, your like stability shit is just off. Like, it's just turned off. So like, your mood stabilizer, you're basically just like left out to dry by this medication for the first like 2 weeks. And then like your brain is like, what the fuck is going on? So it decreases the level of serotonin. So now that it's decreased, like, the anxiety goes down, but now like all the things that serotonin like that's good for you is also down. So like, now you're feeling kind of like unmotivated, and you're just feeling like kind of shitty, you know, like, it's just kind of sucks. Like, yeah, you just feel really down. Which I would say I'm in that stage right now. Like, I think I just got out of the, like, holy shit, everything sucks stage. And now I'm in the, like, fuck, I don't want to do anything, you know? Like, I just want to sit here and just, like, melt into the floor. Perfect timing for this, because it's final season, by the way. It's finals! Oh my god, I can't fucking wait, dude, for finals. Finals are not next week. Next week is Thanksgiving break, so I'll have a little bit of time to like maybe get some improvements. I don't know. We'll see. But I've been just dealing with this shit. So I don't want to do like anything. You know, like the serotonin now is like a much lesser signal, so I'm less like antsy and like. I don't know what the fucking word for it is. I'm less like feeling actively shitty and more just feeling actively like kind of blah, you know. It doesn't help that I'm also like, during my shitty phase, I was like super behind on everything, you know, like now I'm gonna, like, I'm not, like, you know, like, I'm super behind, so now that I'm in, like, my super unmotivated and, like, I don't want to do anything phase, like, I have a ton of work to do that has to get done. Like, I'm procrastinating on something right now, actually. I'm procrastinating on, what am I procrastinating on? It's just this lab thing. I have to write, like, a lab summary. It's, like, is it 2 paragraphs or 2 pages? I don't know, actually. Yeah. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to write that. It is like 9 o'clock right now, and it's due at 12. So it's 9:36, and it's due at 12. So that's cool. But that'll be fun. Don't worry about it. I have told myself that I'm not gonna play video games this week. This is the first video game I've played. It's like Tuesday. I haven't played a video game since like Saturday or something. I don't know. And I've been going to bed on time too, which is pretty big. Also reading. I picked up a new book, super interesting book, Project Hail Mary. I've been fucking blowing through it. I've been doing a lot of that this week. Pretty cool. So that's been cool. Like, I've actually been like killing it on that front. I'm making an exception here because I want to. This is my way of journaling. So yeah, fuck it. Like, this doesn't count, okay? I'm not gonna play a video game after this, you know? So I mean, but anyway, so I'm sticking to that. That feels good. But there's just like a lot of things right now that are kind of like, I don't, it's just like general shittiness. But at the same time, I'm starting to feel better a little bit. Like, I don't know, it's like, I don't know what it is, but like, there's little things I'm doing and I'm like, huh, I wouldn't normally do that, you know? Like, like, I'm like more socially like inclined to like say things, which, you know, I'm a very quiet person. I don't really like to talk very much, and I feel like I get overwhelmed a little bit, and I just don't like. I get very scared to say things. You know, I'm like, I don't. What if people don't like what I say, or you know, like shit like that. And it's just like, I don't even know. It's not even that. It's just like I just don't want to say anything because there's like some irrational fear that something's gonna happen, but I don't even know what it is that's gonna happen. But so I'm dealing with this stage where there's less serotonin overall, but the receptors are, so there's less serotonin, but the receptors are still like firing, you know. And the thing is that these, like my mood calming receptors are still getting like repaired. So like as this happens, my brain has kind of like been torn down and it's in the retooling, like rebuilding itself phase. And part of this is like making more of the mood stabilizing receptors, as well as just like making them better, you know, more receptors, but better receptors, you know, like repairing them, stuff like that. And also, apparently your hippocampus, like chronic anxiety depression shrinks your hippocampus. Like, I didn't know this. I didn't know it just shrunk it. And which, that's not good. I don't like, I mean, it's like the opposite of a tumor, I guess, but still, like, I don't like the idea of like a part of my brain just fucking shrinking. And I feel like I could, like, it's not like I have bad memory and learning. Like, actually, I'm pretty good at memory and learning, but there's no way it's not shrunken at least a little bit. That's all I'm saying. Like, I've been depressed for so long. Like, so long. Like, there's just no way that it's not shrunken a little bit. So, I don't know. We'll see. And also, it increases your, like, brain growth factor or whatever. I don't know. It's like brain fertilizer. Like, your brain, like, neuroplasticity and, like, your ability for your brain to, like, create and rebuild and maintenance neurons, you know, like, create new neurons and stuff like that. Like, super useful shit. Like, stuff it's integral for learning. So, I don't know, I'm looking forward to that, and that apparently that happens 6 to 8 weeks after taking the medication, or like, you know, like, gradually over time that happens, you know, at least I would assume. I don't imagine there's like a switch that gets flipped one day, and then boom, you know, I don't know. That's the kind of, like, sucks about these, is that, like, you have to, like, like, it happens gradually over time. But, like, I don't know. I'm gonna notice if things get better, you know? Like, if things get better that much, then, like, I'm gonna fucking be like, wow, I was in such a shit place, like, last fucking November, you know? So, I don't know. We'll see. But, yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm very optimistic. Like, I've been kind of feeling kind of bad about it. But, you know, just, like, I'm in the 2 weeks. I kind of thought I was in, like, the 3-week stage, to be honest. I have a really bad sense of time. Like, it kind of just passes. So, I just can't believe, like, I thought for sure I'd be in the 3-week. So the fact that I'm in the 2-week, that means, like, it should be in the worst of it, but I'm also still going to be pretty unmotivated. So, I don't know. I'm hoping, we'll see how I do at Thanksgiving, because that's a lot of, like, socialness. It would be great if this just got rid of if this helped my like I have this like aversion to talking to people. Like there's like a timer inside of me, and it's a very short timer, by the way. It's very short. When I start talking to someone, this timer starts, and it essentially makes me just not want. It wants me to like. It just is like get out of here. You know, it's like. It's like it makes me just not like people. I guess like I don't know. Like it's just like the timer starts, and when it runs out, it is just like it's time to go. Like it's time. Talking time is over. You know, my social battery ran out, but it's like running out at an obscenely fast rate, which is what the fuck. Which is ridiculous. It shouldn't be doing that. So it'd be cool if like I notice like that's different in some way. They make this part harder. Like, what do they do? So yeah, I don't know. That would be nice. That would be fucking nice because I do like. I like the social version of me. I'm not gonna. I like the version of me that doesn't do that. Which I've been working on. That's like definitely like gotten better, but like I still do it. Especially with family. Especially with family. I don't know what it is with family that my brain just fucking hates, but yeah. What the fuck? Cool. Oh. Okay, that was crazy. But yeah, I mean. I don't know. We'll see. I'm actually very optimistic, and the reason I started taking this was because of ChatGPT. Like I literally just like, cause like I've taken mushrooms before, and mushrooms and LSD, and I know that those affect your serotonin, and I was like, how do I get something like this? Cause like when I take those drugs, I feel like weed makes me feel like shit, but when I take those drugs, I'm like, holy shit, I love life, like life is awesome. Like it doesn't like, and I know they're fucking drugs, and that they're not like, it's not like any fucking like pharmaceutical is gonna do that for me. I'm not like delusional, and I think that like, oh my god, when I hit my serotonin, my SSRI like peak, it's gonna be like I'm on mushrooms or whatever. No, but I really fucking like, if it could just be like. If I could feel just some of the parts of that, it would make my life so much better. Just like I like people when I'm on this thing. Like I really like people, and I like liking people. People make me feel good. But when I'm like my normal version of myself wants to like distance myself from people. It's scared of like things that can happen. It's like. I think a lot of my anxiety is just like fear, which is, I mean, that is anxiety, but like, like I just like fear to the point of like not doing things. Like I'm like, no, I can't do this. Like it freezes me up, and it would just be nice to like not deal with that, like to just be able to like live my life, because it is like, it's kind of like shackles on me of like, oh my God, I can't do that because of and I don't appreciate it. I want to be free of like these artificial shackles that my own brain has put on me. And like I don't know. Like I just like I don't know. Like I've experienced what it's like to not have the shackles, and I'm like, fuck, dude, I need something like that. And if the SSRI doesn't work, that's fine. Like, honestly, I don't know. I mean, it's not, I would like it to work. But I'm also growing mushrooms, and while I was researching the SSRIs, I researched the mushrooms too. And apparently what they do is they like reset your serotonin system. Like, not in the way that I described it. It's like a 1-day thing where it kind of like, I imagine it's kind of like it like floods it to the point of like clearing it out. And that's how I would describe it. I'm more hazy about this because I read about it like weeks ago. But basically, as it described, it was like it kind of makes you, it's just kind of like a flood. It clears it out, maybe resets it. It was like, it described as a reset. And from my, like, I have microdosed a little bit. From my experience with microdosing, that is kind of what it does. Like, it's very short. It lasts like a week maybe. But after you microdose for a little bit, after you microdose for like a week, you're just like, you're more appreciative of things. And you're more appreciative, and you're just like more willing to just be out in the world and like do the, like I would go to work and I would go into the dish pit and just do fucking dishes, even though it's not my job and I don't like doing dishes, but I would just fucking do them. Like, you know, like I was just like, I love helping people. I love coming to work and doing things, you know, like that's the type of shit I was on when I would microdose, you know. So it definitely has that some kind of effect on you. It makes you do it. Like for the few weeks that I microdosed, I won Employee of the Month at my job because I was so like just willing to do everything. So I interpret that as you will, you know. Like I would just go to work and I'd be like, hell yeah, man, fucking hell yeah, I'm gonna go talk to my coworker about football and shit, you know. Like I don't know, like it was crazy. When I typically don't do that. Like I'm not very like, you know, I'm not very social. So I don't know, like it definitely I definitely experienced some of the things that were described to me about it, and I was like, okay. But I would like to like do an above board thing. Don't get me wrong, I like mushrooms. Like they're fucking awesome. And I would like to do, the thing about SSRIs and mushrooms is that you kind of have to pick one. Like they cancel each other out, or more specifically the SSRI cancels out the mushrooms. So, but you know, what's described from the SSRI, like it sounds like my life would be better to the point of like not even needing the mushrooms anymore, you know. Like why do I need to do drugs if my life is just fucking awesome, you know? So that's kind of my view on it. And I don't know, but like I do like mushrooms, so it would kind of suck to like not be able to do them anymore, you know? Like damn. But you know, I don't know. Maybe there is some way. I don't know. This highly not recommended, by the way, to like stop doing your medication, your psych meds for a few days and then do mushrooms or whatever, you know, because that's just like, you're asking for trouble is all I'm saying. So I don't know, like you kind of have to choose one. But I don't know, self-medication is not recommended, you know. That's all I would say. You're being a guinea pig on yourself. But mushrooms are fucking cool, so whatever. I don't know. I'm not saying. I'm more justifying to myself. Like, you know, I don't know. Talk to a fucking medical professional. I told my doctor that I did mushrooms, and she was like, oh my god. You know? You know, like, she kind of overreacted a little bit. And I was like, that's not that serious, man. Like, I told her, like, why I wanted to do the SSRIs. Because, like, I did mushrooms, and those are awesome. And I want something that's even... I want something that affects my serotonin. So I don't know. If I'm still growing the mushrooms, I might just sell them. I know that's highly illegal, but you know, I'm broke. So, and they're worth a lot of money. So I don't know. We'll see. We will fucking see. But yeah, I don't know. 23 minutes? Oh my god. Dude, that's like a minute off PB. I fell so many times. What the hell? Alright. Thank you. Thank you. If you're here, thank you. It's my cat. Alright. Good video.